I'm Shahista Yaseen. There are 4 births each second of every day, each one given their own zodiac: Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini. Through this, the future character and behavior is predicted, each one starting their own journey of writing their own tale. But all this began in the mysterious sky, the sky that has its very own tale. Come and see us unveil the tale of the skies and its effect on earthlings, the truth relation of astrology and astronomy. Centuries ago, astronomy, the study of the universe, and astrology, the study of how the universe affects our normal lives. These were 2 sides of a same coin, siamese twins, connected at the hip and separated in the last stage of a so-called scientific revolution. But how did it all begin?
Astronomy is the study of the universe. So using the science we know, physics, biology, chemistry, we are trying to understand our universe, how it was before, how it is right now. So just trying to understand these different elements found in the universe. So in the olden days, astronomers tried to understand the sky, because the sky had these lights shining down on them at night, and they mapped out the sky and how these different things changed throughout the year. Now in modern astronomy, we've gone further into not just looking at it as a map with different stars located at different positions, but we are now able to understand how these stars actually work and how the planets formed, stars formed, how the universe is.
In the sky, constellations hold an important role for both astrology and astronomy. So how did these constellations come to be?
So the names of the constellations that we're using as astronomers come from the Greek mythology. So what we are using are the Greek constellations, the 88 Greek constellations. Different cultures have different names for the different constellations that you see, because constellations are patterns that you make out from the brightest stars. But as scientists, we want to standardize things, so we decided to use the 88 Greek constellations. So when you look at the sky, there's this path of ecliptic, or the ecliptic line running from east to west. The path is, that's the path where the sun follows during the day. That's the same path which planets will follow, and along this path there are certain constellations which are found on that path. These are the zodiac constellations, and the sun only follows along that path. Because when you look at the stars as they're going around the sun, you only see them along that line, and this line is the solar system. And the thing is that we are inside the solar system and we are trying to look at the solar system. So what you'll see is a line which the planets are following.
So do you believe in horoscopes?
No, I do not believe in astrology. As an astronomer, I'd like to see this factual science when we are talking about the universe. So as astronomers, we use science to try and understand our universe, but astrologers, it's more of a belief.
Focusing on a Greek methodology, both astrologers and astronomers focus on 12 constellations: Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo, which are highly influenced by the ancient astrologers. So, in the eye of an astrologer, why are the 12 zodiac constellations so important to us?
Okay. All based on calculation.
Okay.
And it's also, suppose Jupiter is this side, so Jupiter has his own nature. Jupiter. Okay. So if the Jupiter is in the 12th house, then people can be arrogant. If Jupiter is on the first house, they are very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. So when there's so much knowledge, they cannot make decision, because they scare all the places. If I do this, it can happen this. Yeah. When some people stay unmarried or undecided. Yeah, in the society we see some people don't get married because they think of so many options, thinking worry, you are options. So it makes them scary. So this thing make people, Jupiter is a planet of knowledge. It's a principle. This is a principle. Now how it is and where it is placed, in which house, that is our mathematics and calculation.
Since both astrology and astronomy focus on constellation, therefore is astrology considered a science too?
No, astrology is also science, because in the universe, even the all the world is researching. Okay, people want to go on Mars planet, people want to go on Moon planet. They already went there, right? But they have specific nature. It is researched by our all Rishi Muni, all thousands of years ago books. These are the calculation. Moon has this nature, Mercury has this nature, their calculation period is this, to make the one round around the sun, and now it has become a computer, so it has made easy. Nowadays astrologer use the uh, computer software.
The celestial beings are also talked about in other religions such as Christianity and Islam, where in the Bible, the book of Genesis, Abraham was promised by God that his seeds will multiply as the stars of heaven. In the book of Numbers, a prediction was made by the Messiah, who was Jesus, shall be born. He was identified as a star. Does this mean we are all connected to stars?
First of all, being a Cancer, you're more emotional. You get like, you're super sensitive to emotional stuff. And we're really protective in nature, defensive in nature. We don't like people entering into our spaces and starting to mix up our feelings and everything, lying to us, because we're loyal and we're straight up, genuinely faithful, let me say faithful and really honest people. Okay, well, I think people should take astrology as a study, but not believe in it like a religion. We should believe in Jesus Christ and God, yeah, but astrology, you can use it as, let's say, a study, something that, for the knowledge factor of it, yeah. It should just be used for knowledge, like understanding how different people are, how the characters, what characters they have, how they interact. Astrology helps us a lot with that. But as for the future, I think people should, if people do engage in it more than how people are engaging with it now, then it will be good. It will be really, really nice. We'll see more positive growth in our society, more socialization in our society, more understanding of who everybody is, who we are and ourselves. Yeah, so astrology, it has a brighter future, but it needs more people taking it as a study.
Some of us may believe we are truly connected to the stars and the predictions they are connected with, but in Islam it's a whole different story.
As a Muslim, I don't believe in astrology because it goes against my religion. A Muslim leader who understands the religion, and he was being asked about astrology and Muslims who believe in astrology, and he said that once you start believing in astrology, you have stepped outside of Islam. So you have to enter Islam again and say the Shahada, it's a sentence that makes you a Muslim. So the people who believe in astrology, who are Muslims, are not Muslims anymore because of what they believe in.
The belief of constellation of the zodiac in relation to spirituality is oversimplified as a way to replace therapy or treatment today. Let's find out more.
I, as a psychologist, I share a 50-50 belief, because I've seen there's quite some validity in what they're saying and they're practicing and they're believing. And I work with it as well, but it depends with different people. Everybody has their own opinion. Even as psychologists, we differ. So to each his own, I would say. Yeah. Everything has its place. Astrology has its place, astronomy has its place, religion, okay, has its place in terms of how people monetize it. I would say spirituality has a higher place, faith has a higher place. So everything has its place. And so does astrology and astronomy. Like when we are told there's a storm coming or there's heavy rains coming, take these precautions, this thing come in hand, as well as in psychology.
Now you know the story of the sky and its effect on us.